The main function of transportation in education is to get students to and from school safely. In the morning, getting them to school on time, and in the afternoon, getting them home safely. Before and after school activities then were only opportunities for children who could afford to get to school for those extracurricular activities that really build a holistic education for children.
Not all parents have the time to take their kids to different things. Even if we do go somewhere, out of the school, the buses will take us. And it's also a really good boost of morale for us because we all get to ride together in our uniforms. We all get to be together as a team. Not only is it a good way for the parents to be able to not have to take their kids because things happen or they work a lot. It's also a good experience for us.
I think what we've always sought to do here in Nogales before a grant opportunity for transportation was available, or to allow our students to go outside to enjoy other activities, go to colleges for visits, participate in competitions between schools. And it just wasn't something you can always accomplish with a yellow bus. Unfortunately, they're the wrong size. They're not available. It just wasn't an answer. So those opportunities were frankly limited.
When the A for Arizona brought forward this transportation grant opportunity for before and after school, it really allowed us to think big.
So in working with A for Arizona, we developed this Chandler Flex, which is a new form of public transportation called microtransit. How it works is you have a smartphone app, you download the Chandler Flex app, you'll put in your destination, where you want to go, the app will read your current location, and it'll tell you where you need to go to get picked up, and it'll send a vehicle. So you may walk about 1/10 of a mile to the nearest street corner, get on the vehicle, there may be another passenger on the vehicle already. And then you will go toward your destination. You may pick up somebody else or drop somebody else along the way. And you may have another short walk to reach your final destination, as it's not a door-to-door service. It's a much more convenient way to get around, and we think it'll work well for our students.
As a freshman at Chandler High School, Flex is usually my main mode of transportation. It's really safe. I don't really have anything to be worried about when I ride Flex. It gets me to and from the house. It's really safe. It's really nice. I enjoy it.
When we engaged in this grant, one of the things we wanted to make sure was that we could continue to have the highest level of safety for our children, to bring our middle school students over to the high school to participate in choir, in band, in drama, and in theater on Wednesday afternoons. That's a whole new venue for us. And so we wanted to be able to ensure we knew when we pick them up at a school site, any one of our schools can participate in this, bring them over to the high school where they participate with the high school instructors and have that more than experience in those areas. Then we're going to take them back and make sure that they get safely back to where they belong. In order to do that, the Zonar equipment in the program that allows us to be able to track exactly where they were picked up and exactly where they're dropped off allowed us to do this with even more safety and security for our children and our families.
We have the iPads, and then we have our scanner here for the kids. So when the kids get on the bus, they get an ID at the school, okay? When they get on the bus, they will scan in on the bus. It will calculate everything with the iPad. It's very helpful in knowing where the students are when they get on the bus and when they get off the bus. So the parents will know that my student did get on this bus, they got off here, or they got off at another stop.
During the school day, we have far more control. We know where we're picking them up and we know where we're dropping them off. But if we're talking about after-school activities where kids from all different schools are intermixed on transportation, we want to be able to ensure that we know what's happening with our kids, have a clear understanding of where they're getting on and where they're getting off to ensure the safety of all of our children.
So for those interested in A for Arizona and partnering with them, I would say definitely go for it. This has really opened up so many doors for us, enabled us to advance this transportation system that was only a dream really at one point. We had plans, but no mechanism to put that into operation. So I would definitely encourage any potential grantees out there to just go for it.
If we did not have transportation and we did not have the ability to move children from one school to another school after school or in our Wednesday afternoon activities, there is no way we'd be able to get our kids there. And so to be able to literally take our entire fleet of buses and to be able to deploy them to get teams of kids from one site to another for practices, for games, for tournaments. There's no way we could have done it. This grant was absolutely essential to us to be able to afford these opportunities for our kids.